You know, it's strange. I've had these Marvel figures on my wall for over 10 years now. And it's so strange having Deadpool and Colossus next to each other, and then getting them in live-action form in the first time ever in my entire life. You know, I think it dawned upon me at this very moment that I'm fucking psychic. Why, hello there. This is my movie review for Deadpool. And quick funny story, as I was heading outside the house to go see Deadpool, I accidentally locked my keys. Both keys, by the way, house keys and car keys inside the house, and I thought I was fucking screwed. I had to text message my friend, telling him to go enjoy the movie without me, because it looks like I'm just not going to go anywhere. But then, I had an idea. I called my mother. Luckily, she had a spare key, and she let me inside the house so I could get my keys and rush to the theater to catch up with my friend to see Deadpool. And I wasn't really late because I made it just when they were showing the final movie trailer, and I really don't care about watching the movie trailers anyway because everything can be watched on YouTube. So that was almost a catastrophe. So this video is going up a little late because when I got home, I ate some Wendy's and I got distracted by all the Toy Fair news online. There's stuff coming out for Marvel, DC, Power Rangers, and Ninja Turtles. See, this is what it's like to be a toy collector. You just lose your mind with all this awesome stuff. Anyways, Deadpool. I loved it. It's like the character jumped right out of the comic book pages and said, you know what? I'm gonna have Ryan Reynolds play me. And it worked. It totally worked. Ryan Reynolds' charisma, worked well in this film. He is Wade Wilson. He is Deadpool. And you get everything you always wanted or always expected from a Deadpool film. So you get the gore, you get the boobs, you get the foul language. Yes, you get it all, and it is glorious. So, simple story, of course, everyone knows Wade Wilson is the merc with the mouth. He falls in love with a stripper or a hooker. I think she plays both roles. Anyways, she is a strip pooker. A strip pooker. I just combined both words, stripper and hooker. Look at that. She's a strip pooker. Woo! So anyways, he becomes terminally ill with cancer, and of course he goes to this program that's supposedly supposed to be the Weapon X program. They end up mutating him with, super healing factor and all these super abilities, and he becomes the Deadpool that we all know and love today. Of course, when Deadpool first started out in the Marvel Comics, he wasn't always joking around. He was more of the serious type. He only focused mainly on assassinating his target, which was it Cable? I think it was Cable. And news did break out that Cable will be in the Deadpool sequel. That's so awesome. Woohoo! Yeah. So, anyways, as I was saying, he becomes the Deadpool that we all know and love today, and he wants to get revenge on the guy that turned him into Deadpool, and also get his girlfriend back, or the love of his life back, pretty much. Vanessa something, who was, if I'm not mistaken, was a shapeshifter in the comics, but in the movie, she's not a shapeshifter, she's just a normal human being. Anyways, we're not gonna get into that whole territory, but yeah, the jokes, they worked, the CGI was spotty, but you know what? As much CGI as this film had, it did not really break my immersion of the film. It was just really entertaining all around, and the fact that he teams up with two X-Men members, Colossus and Megasonic Teenage Warhead, is that the name? Anyways, they played their roles well, even though Colossus was mainly, I guess, 90% or maybe 100% all CGI, but I'm glad that they got Colossus right in this movie. I mean, he was built like a friggin' freight train. Alright, this guy was a friggin' beast! This is Colossus! The Colossus! The Colossus I always wanted to see on the big screen. I mean, it would have been awesome if he would have had his, costumes from like the Uncanny 90s X-Men comic book series. There's also the animated X-Men. Okay, once again, we're not getting into that territory, but he was awesome. And the villain was meh. Just meh. Just a paint by numbers, regular, twirled mustache, throwaway villain. Just, there for Deadpool to fight, pretty much. To progress the plot, I guess. But yeah, love the movie. Would highly recommend it. Do not take your children if you don't want them to see boobs or blood or a crap load of foul language. Which reminds me, one of the funniest moments in the film, one of my favorite funniest moments in the film was his first encounter with Colossus, and both of them sort of had a little moment together, or a little, I don't know if you want to call it a power struggle, but it was friggin' hilarious. Also, stick around till after the credits. There's a little something, nothing that will knock your socks off, but it's just a little something, a nice little reference to another movie, which, oh yeah, this is what I wanted to point out in this review. For the general audience goers out there, if you don't understand the... sorry, my girlfriend is texting me. If you don't understand the whole thing about breaking the fourth wall, then obviously you guys never watch Ferris Bueller Day Off. Yeah, so if you watch Ferris Bueller Day Off growing up, then you'll understand the whole fourth wall breaking in this movie, because there is a lot of that. I was expecting a shit ton of chimichanga jokes, and there was only one. Just one. It was very brief, and that was it. And this movie goes by so fast. So fast. It's like you go in, you get out, you're done. I don't know how it did not feel long to me. I don't know. Everything was just moving along so quickly. Like in the first 20 minutes, you get Deadpool right off the bat. And then it goes into sort of his backstory, his origin story. And it keeps going back and forth to present day and origin, present day and origin. And then it just stays in present day, and it just moves along so quickly. Like, okay, bing, 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 final battle, and then it's done. It's done. I was just sitting there like, no, I want more Deadpool. I want more Deadpool. But for Deadpool's first movie, Ryan Reynolds did a fantastic job. Go see Deadpool if you are a fan of this character. If you are not a fan of this character, you might not understand a lot of the references. So anyways, go see Deadpool. It's friggin' hilarious. It's one of the most funniest Marvel films within Fox Studios. Because, you got Fox owning certain superheroes, and you have Sony owning other superheroes, and of course you got Marvel Studios. But this makes me hopeful for maybe Fantastic Four if they try to take another crack at it again. Because we all know what happened to the last Fantastic Four. So, yeah, that's all I got to say in this review. Deadpool was awesome. Definitely will be picking it up on Blu-ray. And bring on the other superhero movies this year. We have Batman vs. Superman. We also have Captain America Civil War. And Suicide Squad. And... oh, yeah, Doctor Strange. I love that guy. Alright, adios.